We have this lady ready for a haircut, hair wet. She wants a little bit of a layer bob. So that's what we're going to do on her, a layer bob. We're saving all the front because it's not very long. Like you can see, all this is not too much of a length. So today, the mainly part that we're cutting, it is back here. It is a layer bob also into an A-line. So I'm going to section. We did a consultation. I'm going to divide about 2 inches on the center from top to bottom. Okay, about 2 here. Then I am going to divide from behind her ear. This is another section that I have, and then front. Five sections. We mentioned that hair cutting, it's very easy. We're connecting short with long. We're missing one again. Let me find out my tools. I had 4, so now I know that I need 3. No, 5. 5 sections, got 3 on the back. I want you to see the center. It's a small section in the center and then side and the front. This section behind her ear, the more I have behind her ear, then I'll prevent the little window that we normally have on Maria. I'm going to establish my longest point. We said that it is a layer, a bob. So this is my longest point that I need to establish now, so I know how much I need to cut on the back. Let's see what we have here. And to make it as even as possible, let me see how much is gonna let me cut. That is 5, one side, and then that, oops, 5 this way. Oh, double check that the 5 from one side is the same as the 5 from the other. Starting here on the nape area, I'm going to drop a little section to check later how she wants the neck, maybe clean, maybe wispy. So I'm going to do a straight line across my little section, as straight as it can be. Put this here up. My clips are getting lost today. Okay, from this section that I have here, I'm taking about a 1/2 inch, pulling straight out. Okay, one thing that I know you know, it is your 90 degree. So this one, it is a 90 degree. The only thing is that my finger position will be changed straight out of the head form. Center, it'll be very square. Now let me see, I might need to go a little shorter. 2 and here. Okay. I don't want to go back and do a lot of a texturizing, so most of this will be in a point cut. And my option that I have, it's either cut from the beginning and a point cut, or come back and texturize. Now I want you to pay attention on this line. I need to go from this point. Now this lady, remember how her hair reacts? This is my finger position. Taking almost all of it straight up at 90. Okay, let me see where I need to end this. Guideline. So I like to play it safe. So straight out, but my finger, it's moving away from the head. Looking at the little dot that I have here as a guide. Point cut. Come back and point cut a little bit more. It looks like it may work. Now to go on the other side, let me see what I have here. It is a 2-inch. An A line. So my part right here need to be on an A line. I'm lost. So I'm taking my section and looking at a 90-degree the hair out, but my fingers, they're not same length from beginning to end. Check. It's an A line, so I don't want surprises later. Drop another 1/2 inch. Lower my chair a little bit and lower my camera a little bit so you can see. $90. Here is one little section of the rule that I'm going to do on each section. Straight out my guideline under. Did I lift enough for you to see my guideline? Then I'm going to let it drop and then cut. Yes, I let it drop. I'm going to increase with each new section. I'm going to increase length. Straight out, looking for a guideline. Let it drop. It dropped. How about clean lines? Straight out of the head form. Looking for my guideline. Drop it. Come back. Okay, we're still good. Guideline straight out of the head form, 90 degree. And you can see here that I have some hair from the bottom. I wanted to see my guideline, but I need to drop it. Once it drops, then cut. Keeping an eye on my 90 degrees. So keeping an eye on my 90 degree and keeping an eye that I drop my guideline. By dropping my guideline, it is increasing in length. You can see the length that I have now and the one that I start working with. Straight out. So looking for my 90 degree and the guideline. Once I find my guideline and I feel it, see it, that it's dropping, then cut. Checking that I'm still. Okay, this area looking a little long. Better. Center section, I keep my fingers square with the head. Then looking for my 90 degree and a guideline. I felt that I drop a guideline. Go back and texturize it a little bit more. Okay. Nighty. Guideline. Drop it. Second side, I think always afraid of going shorter. So instead of shorter, gets a little longer, and that's okay. Can always go back and clean. Need to get a good 90. That's why need to be lower. So my hand does not need to go that much high. Okay, 90-degree. Guideline, drop guideline and cut. Drop it. It, let me go wash my comb, especially now. We need to be very, very aware of sanitation. So I need to wash my comb. My client must see that I wash my comb. Checking to see that it is as even as possible. So when I cross check, then I have a good foundation. 90-degree. Okay, let's go 90-degree. Drop guideline. I felt that I dropped it. Okay. I like what I see. $90. My comb helps to know where 90 is at. Guideline and drop. Okay, I want you to see what I'm on this side. I'm going all the way to the front because this lady does not have lots and lots of hair on the front. Then I'm going to do the front at a 0. So that way I have length to establish more my A-line. If, because of the plastic lady, if I see the possibility of going up at night with 90 also, then I'll do that. But at first I'm going to do the 0 because I want to be noticeable. I put my 2 sections together. Okay, I cut in. No wonder I couldn't find any. Going to the side. And drop. Last section. Last few hairs that I'm doing at 90. And right here, I'm going to do a 0 because there's not a lot of hair as it is. Maria has her hair already layered. So I'm going to find my longest point here to connect to the back. So let me find my little dot. This one here. Aim. Okay, the back still 90. Drop my guideline and cut. Right here, the part that decides where I stop the 90-degree. Right here behind her ear, you can see the lighter side. So that's where I need to stop, otherwise I'll make myself a window. And we said that this will be 0. So let me look for my shortest dot. Right there. Maria is behaving real good today. She is going to do the blow dry very easy for me. Another tool that I need to put in my soil container. So I need to pick it up and put it away. So one day we mentioned that if is Maria, it is okay just to wash our implements, but if it's a person, then we need to disinfect. So keep that in mind with Maria. I am just washing. And on the side, we need to do just 0. And right here, Maria had already a 90-degree. So that's why there's not much. Last section, remember we mentioned she has a 90 degrees. So finally, we reach, drop, and down with the 90. Other than the texturizing, ooh, Okay, last part that we left to see her growth and how clean she wants it. So this is what I did here with the hair that I left hanging. Then just to clean my A-line. Some hair that's still looking at me. So we have a layer A-line. I'm going to blow dry. Again, didn't do much here because she has already 90 degree. I'm going to do a blow dry just to show you the results. But since you know how to do a blow dry, I'm going to clean up and I'm going to do most of the blow dry. So by the time that I come back, then you see the end result. I am muted because I don't want you to hear the story of the blow dry. But what I wanted to emphasize, now that I have more length to work with on this area, it was a short, so I use my flat brush. On this area, it is long and a little bit curly, so I need to use my round brush. And also the main part also that I want you to see, it is the way we cut. That's how we need to blow dry. So it's not just blow dry. Okay, after blow dry, that again, you don't need to see, you have seen enough. You're very good at blow dries. So this is the lady that we have. We did a layer bob and a line. You can see it on the back, different technique of doing kind of the same results of the haircuts that you have seen. With the blow dry, we don't have a lot of length right here to play with. That's why we did a 0. So this is a haircut of the day. I hope you have a lady that you can practice. And if not, then you will need just to do a trim on whoever you have. Just practice your hair cutting skills. And one day you might be able to do this. And if you can do it, I'll be very happy, even if Maria might be jealous that your lady could be happier, prettier than mine. Get ready for a haircut, a trim, or this 90-degree. So go ahead and I'll be here in case that you need some assistance. Have a nice one set up. Love you.